course, our reporter.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
A look at the Pistons starting group, and it's ABC in at the 4 slot. Hamilton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Miller. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. Well, as the season progresses, Chris, if you're seeing something as a player, how many coaches are open to suggestions when it comes to strategy?
That's a good question, B.A. I'm not sure, but I know the best ones, they keep an open door. And you may not always get your way, but at least you know that communication is there, and it's important to hear people out. It's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And here are the Pistons. Here's Hamilton.
Did you see that?
I like the punch.
Down.
I like the throw down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. That's tipped. Puts up a 3, hits the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
And there's the drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise!
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. 3 on 3. Here's the Cobra. Here's the General. Uses the glass on the layup. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pistons.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
George for 3. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Outlaw. Over Jordan. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. In transition, here they come. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Lets it go. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's George. Over to the wing. Pulls it from the corner. Insanity, no good. 1:53 left now in the first quarter.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Down low. Azubuike's shot is good. Give him 8 points now.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Miller to the paint. Pass to the General. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Coming onto the floor for the Pistons.
Now here's Jordan. He's covered closely.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Miracle Man. Here's ABC. James, a good look. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
To the inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Cunningham's checked in for the Pistons. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Shake and Bake. From 10 feet away. From downtown. And he buries his first look.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Pass to D. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
"20 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Pistons, another three.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Knocked loose. Here's Shake and Bake. The shot, no good. It's good if it goes. That shot, no good. And so it's Detroit, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
We've got LeBron James. And it's Silk in at the 4 spot. And for Detroit, they've got Cunningham. And it's Shake and Bake in at the 5, down low.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, "I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here."
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie, no question. Here's Cunningham. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul. In from the lineup for your home team.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Silk. Tipped away. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 5.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
The Pistons leading.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Knocks it loose. George defending. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Azubuike. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Outlaw. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's Hamilton. He has 7.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hasabuki. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
At the line for your home team, Michael Jordan. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Here's Hamilton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
Coming off the floor for your home team.
.105 left to play in the half. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Outlaw. Pass to Miller. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Inside, Hamilton. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Down low. Here's Miller. Give him 8. Hamilton. Here's Outlaw. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Here's Miller, covered by Jordan. Pass to Hamilton. Buries it from 3. And now it's an 11-point Detroit lead.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
The great with the bucket.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Detroit. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks so much. I'm here with Dwayne Casey. Coach, are you pleased with the aggression getting downhill?
Well, it's one thing we have to do. We have to play with some force, get to the basket, get to the paint. Our paint numbers are off the charts once we get the ball in the paint. I thought like our guys did it tonight.
I hope they can stay in attack mode. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Right out of the gates, it was Detroit setting the tone. Some major league offense and defense in the mix as they raced out to an 11-2 lead. At the end of the first quarter, they were out in front by 7. Then in a hard-fought second quarter, they more than held their own, increasing their advantage to finish up 9 at the break. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition plays has been the major difference.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that does it for our halftime.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And it's the great and at the power forward spot. Jordan, the pass to George. High arcing shot. And for the Pistons. And it's ABC in at the 4. Here's the Cobra. Here's Outlaw. And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And it's Azubuike in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Pistons. And it's the General in at the 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And the first one at the line is good. Here's Hamilton. Here he goes. Oh, misses the dunk. And they're on the break. Jordan, a good look. And buries the jumper to finish off the break.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Pass to the Cobra. Here's Hamilton. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 20.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot. Their goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
So both teams changing it up here. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to George. George with the glove. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Into the lineup for your home team.
Here's Hamilton. 20 points for him.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Here's D from outside, off the mark. Here's Big Daddy. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it?
Well, the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Detroit calls timeout. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
The Pistons leading. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Shaking big. And there it is for him. 5 points in the game.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Pass to Miracle Man. From about 19, Big Daddy's shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Right wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Coming onto the floor for the Pistons.
The home team on D. 7-point differential. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Here's shake and bake. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pistons lead by 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Silk. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
They swipe it. Here's the break. Here's ABC. A triple from the wing. Now just a 1-point Pistons lead.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
And he drives in. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Outlaw with a rebound. Three seconds left. Got a hand on it. And that one is stuffed right through. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. The Pistons on top, up by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
We got to get back to play with this insurgent. Pass goes, we got to move with the pass. It doesn't matter.
And that's Dwayne Casey stressing defense, a wise approach.
For sure. I mean, when it's this tight, defense can help push you over the top.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Azubuike in at the 5. Here's ABC to the right side. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Here's Outlaw. It's deflected. Got a piece of it. He nails it, and we're tied.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Detroit with it. Here's Miller. It's tipped. Pass to ABC to take the lead. D pulls it in. And the Pistons with possession here. The general. And he goes in for the dunk.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
The novice section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We practice these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
And now with all the momentum on this side here late, you got to think they've got the upper hand.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Pass to Outlaw. Here's D. Here's the 3. On target from range. And the Pistons lead by 3. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. And they've got the steals to prove it.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
And rejected. And they get it back. Here's Insanity. Here's the great. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Detroit calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Outlaw. And it's rejected. And they get it back. Here's the General. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
Takes the three. Again, the miss by the Pistons. To take the lead. And that one hits the back iron.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Here's Miller. Pistons keep it alive. Covered by Jordan. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Connects from downtown. And the Pistons lead by 6. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And there's the rejection. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Substitution for Detroit.
54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Insanity. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's the Cobra. Pass to Hamilton. Here's Miller. Lets the 3 fly. And the Pistons, another 3.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
.34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And Detroit has possession.
Team foul.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit. At the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Pass to the General. Here's Hamilton. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Pistons lead by 11.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.